Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Thanks for supporting our videos. How to fix power seat switch issues, a comprehensive guide. Ever been in a rush, only to find your car seat won't adjust? That's the frustration many face when their power seat switch malfunctions. This small but crucial component can turn your comfortable ride into a challenging ordeal. Common issues range from unresponsive controls to erratic seat movements. Knowing how to repair this switch can save time, money, and a trip to the mechanic. In this video, we'll walk you through the process, making sure your seat is back to its smooth operating self in no time. Stay tuned to learn the ins and outs of power seat switch repair. Understanding power seat switches. If you've ever adjusted your car seat with just a push of a button, you've used a power seat switch. This handy little device makes driving more comfortable by allowing you to adjust your seat position effortlessly. What are power seat switches? Power seat switches are electronic components found in many modern vehicles. They control the movement of power seats, helping you find that perfect driving position. When you push any button on the power seat switch, it sends a signal to the seat's motor. This motor then adjusts the seat's position, forward, backward, up, down, or even at different angles. These switches are usually located on the side of the seat or on the door panel, making them easy to access. Because they are a key part of your car's comfort system, they get a lot of use and can wear out over time. Common problems with power seat switches. Like any electronic component, power seat switches aren't immune to problems. Here are some common issues you might encounter. Unresponsive switches. This is when you press the button and nothing happens. It could be due to a fault in the switch itself or a problem with the wiring. Intermittent operation. Sometimes the switch works, sometimes it doesn't. This can be very frustrating. Often, it's due to loose connections or a failing switch. Mechanical failures. These switches can break mechanically. Buttons might get stuck or fall out, making them impossible to use. This usually means you need a new switch. Each of these issues can turn your comfortable ride into a hassle, particularly if the seat is stuck in an awkward position. By understanding these common problems, you'll be better prepared to tackle them head-on. Diagnosing power seat switch issues. Your power seat switch is on the fritz, but don't worry, diagnosing the issue doesn't have to be a daunting task. With some basic troubleshooting and the right tools, you can pinpoint the problem and get your seat moving again. Let's dive into the process. Preliminary checks. Before diving into complex diagnostics, start with the basics. Often, the simplest issues can be overlooked. Here are some preliminary checks to get you started. Check for blown fuses. Your power seat switch runs on electricity, so a blown fuse is a common culprit. Locate the fuse box in your car, usually under the dashboard or in the engine bay, and find the fuse related to the power seat. If the fuse is blown, replace it and check if the seat functions. Inspect the seat motor. Sometimes the problem isn't with the switch but with the seat motor. Listen for any noise when you press the switch. If you hear a sound but the seat doesn't move, the motor might be stuck or faulty. Examine loose connections. Wires can get loose over time or through frequent use. Inspect the wiring under the seat for any loose or disconnected wires. Secure any loose connections you find and test the switch again. By starting with these basic checks, you can often identify the issue quickly and avoid unnecessary repairs. Using diagnostic tools. If the preliminary checks don't resolve the issue, it's time to bring out the diagnostic tools. These tools can help you get to the root of the problem more effectively. Multimeter. A multimeter measures electrical current, voltage, and resistance. Set it to measure voltage and check the power seat switch terminals. If there's no voltage reading, the switch may be faulty or there could be a break in the wiring. Circuit tester. This tool is handy for checking if electrical circuits are complete. Connect the circuit tester to the switch's terminals to see if the circuit is functioning. If the light on the tester doesn't illuminate, you may have a broken circuit. OBD2 scanner. Some modern cars have onboard diagnostics, OBD2, systems that can reveal issues with electrical components. Plug an OBD2 scanner into your car's OBD2 port, commonly found under the dashboard, to read any error codes related to the seat's electrical system. Using these tools can make diagnosing power seat switch issues more accurate and less time-consuming. Keep in mind that patience is key. Sometimes finding the problem is a process of elimination. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to diagnosing and fixing your power seat switch issues. Repairing power seat switches. Fixing a malfunctioning power seat switch might sound daunting, but it's quite manageable with the right tools and a bit of patience. Here's a section that will guide you through the process, from gathering the necessary tools to testing your repair. Gathering required tools and materials. Before you roll up your sleeves, make sure you have everything you need. Preparation is key to a smooth repair process. Here's a list of essential tools and materials you'll need. Screwdrivers. Both flathead and Phillips screwdrivers. Replacement switch. Ensure you have the right part for your make and model. Wiring diagrams. These can usually be found in your car's manual or online. Multimeter. To check for electrical current. Pliers and wire cutters. For handling and adjusting wires. Electrical tape. To secure any exposed wiring. Hand gloves. For safety. Flashlight. To see in dark areas under the seat. Having all these tools at your disposal will make the repair job much smoother. Step-by-step repair guide. Now that you've got your tools, let's get into the repair. Follow these steps carefully to either repair or replace your power seat switch. Disconnect the battery. Always start by disconnecting the car battery to avoid any electrical shock. Locate the switch. Depending on your vehicle, this could be on the side of the seat or on the door panel. Remove the switch panel. Use your screwdriver to carefully remove the screws holding the switch panel in place. Inspect the switch and wiring. Look for any obvious signs of damage like frayed wires or broken components. If everything looks fine, use your multimeter to test the switch terminals for current. Remove the faulty switch. If the switch is unresponsive, you'll need to remove it. Disconnect any wiring connections and carefully install the new switch. Reconnect the wiring. Make sure all wiring connections are secure. Use electrical tape for added security if needed. Reinstall the switch panel. Screw the panel back into place, ensuring it's firmly attached. Reconnect the battery. Once everything is in place, reconnect the car battery to restore power. Safety is paramount, so make sure to wear gloves and take care when working with electrical components. Thank you for watching part 1 of our guide on fixing power seat switch issues. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll delve into practical solutions to repair your power seat switch. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.